Hello, my name is Dan from Deviants, and welcome to our first Black Ops 4 Weapon 101. In today's video, we'll be covering the combat axe. Originally from North America, the tomahawk is a single-handed axe traditionally resembling a hatchet with a straight shaft. Back then, tomahawks were general-purpose tools used by Native Americans and European colonials alike. The metal tomahawk heads were originally based on a Royal Navy boarding axe and used as a trade item with Native Americans for food and other provisions. This combat axe is the fourth incarnation of the classic tomahawk, featuring in Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and now Black Ops 4. Like its two predecessors, this combat axe is a fictional weapon. It does not exist and is based on a futuristic version of the tomahawk. In-game, the tomahawk deals a one-hit kill to any part of the body, regardless of the speed it's travelling at. Unlike the other Call of Duties, the combat axe now has a recharge time, coming in at 18 seconds. We have not seen this in a Call of Duty before, and if you do not pick up your combat axe from where it is dropped, you will not be able to get it back. Equipping equipment charge will take this down to 9 seconds. You can have 2 tomahawks at any given time, and will take up 2 of your pick 10 spaces. Unlike Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, there is no need for danger close, and the combat axe is unlocked at level 18. Damage is high, causing death upon impact. Throw time is very slow, coming in at 0.34 seconds. In Black Ops 4, you will need time to hold the tomahawk, then release. When you are holding the tomahawk outright, you can get this down to 0.10 seconds. The time to kill debates on how far the enemy is away. If you are aiming at a short range enemy, then the throw time plus the short range distance of 0.05 seconds to 0.15 seconds will determine how long it's going to take. On average, it's going to take half a second for you to kill an enemy, as a far away enemy will take about 2 seconds to hit. Finally, for cross maps and bomb defense, it's going to take about 4 seconds for you to hit your enemy. In this game, the combat axes do bank, regardless of what angle you throw them from. The combat axes don't bank as well as they did in previous Call of Duties, however they will go further if you give yourself a running start. The travel path is only in Search and Destroy, as Team Deathmatch, Free For All and all other game modes have a play of the game. Kill cam for the combat axe takes 5.48 seconds, where you'll not see the entire trajectory from throwing, but you will see roughly 90% of it. To throw a combat axe, you must press the button allocated on the bottom right of your screen where the tomahawk is located. For most people on PlayStation 4, this will be the R1 button, unless you play default flipped, therefore it will be the R2 button. For Xbox, it will be the R trigger. For PC, it depends on your key bindings. If you are unsure, go into a custom game and have a look at what button it says above the tomahawk emblem. There are many ways in which you can use a combat axe. Some people will use it to chuck cross maps, some people will use it to hit feeds with, where others will just use it as a quick way to get a one-hit kill when they're out of ammo. To improve your ability with a tomahawk, you must get used to the tomahawk's throw speed and trajectory. Given that the combat axe has a very slow throw speed, you are more likely to have to throw it into the path of where the enemy's running, as opposed to throwing it to where they are. Always try and estimate an enemy's movements. For cross maps, if you have played Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 1, then you will be familiar with the trajectory. The combat axe tends to have a similar trajectory to that of all the previous tomahawks. If you're looking to take out someone halfway across the map, make sure you're aiming about this height. In order to aim higher, you need to look at least a 45-degree angle to throw it at its furthest. Aiming up any higher will cause it to go straight up and then come back down. So that is about everything you'll need to know about the Black Ops 4 combat axe. We will be doing spot tutorials when the game drops tomorrow, and we'll be starting with Nuketown and the old classic maps, and then we'll be working our way through all the maps roughly alphabetically. But if you do have a preferred map you would like to see tomahawk spots for, please do leave us a comment down below. If you want to know what the best class setup is for the combat axe, I highly suggest you go and check out a video made by YouTube Noah, which will be linked on screen now on the end screen. But that's been it. Stay deviant. We'll see you guys soon.